Hello, my name is Olafur Eliasson. I'm here in Venice in front of the Raumlabor balloon. I worked with space and in particular with public space and ideas about cities for a while now, and obviously I'm interested in the way that art can produce a situation which is not necessarily, let's say, rooted in the history of planning. I don't make work, or I don't think on behalf of other people. I don't, let's say, work out of a master plan. I think we need to address space based on the, let's say, the perception or the individual experience. But within this idea of individuality or the singular person, we also need to see a sort of a growing sense of responsibility for the collective. So why don't we start thinking about the collective and, or the plural, you could say, and the singular as one thing, plural and singular as one thing. I think we have a challenge there, which is very much about being against the numbness in the public space, or the numbness generally in the world today. We can talk about the need for emotionalization of space, and the work that I do is obviously about sort of reintroducing, let's say, the relativity of a space with regards to how can one change it with your emotions. Experience is very important when you talk about emotions. Experience is not just about, emotionally I feel happy. I think being emotionally engaged is a political activity. It's actually changing the world, being engaged, being a part of something, causality, let's say cause and effect, being a part of things in that sense that you feel, you feel a part of, you could say, society, but you also just feel a part of a space with other people in it. If you can feel that, if you can sense that, both in your, let's say, your vestibular senses, the balance and so on, but also your emotional senses. Do you feel responsible? Do you feel tolerant to the person next to you? Then you start to develop, let's say, ideas about space. Then you start to develop ideas about collectivity, and suddenly the ideas of collectivity, they create the idea of space, and the space creates the idea of collectivity. This is very difficult achieving by planning. I think and obviously I only work on a micro level, one can address some of these things quite precisely with artistic interventions. Thank you.